He just wanted you to be described as an ordinary Kiwi trying to do as best that he can to raise awareness for male mental health. That's all I'm going to do for the introduction, because I'm sure Dave will tell you more about what he's up to. Dave Williams.
So everybody, it's great to be here, and thanks for having me. I'm really excited to share this story with you guys. So, everyone's heard of Mount Everest, yeah? Yeah. Who climbed it first? Fred Hillary, yeah. So he put us on the map. He put New Zealand mountaineering on the map. And we're going to stay there. And this is a bit of a reason why I'm doing this. I run, crawl, climb my way from the ocean by doing a marathon every day consecutively to the mountain and then climb it. So yeah, that provides different challenges in different areas. So you guys are going to hear a few interesting yarns about some of the successful and not so successful missions I've had so far. I was on a Cedar Summit mission of Taranaki. Does anyone climb Mount Taranaki? So I started at midnight. I summited about 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and I was on the summit, and we were walking with a mate, and we were coming down, and we were all tired. And he's like, "Oh, imagine doing one of the 7 summits from Cedar." I was like, "That'd be pretty cool." Imagine doing all of them. And I was like, they would just crack up laughing. And we were like, "Oh, that is so good." And when I came back from that climb in Taranaki, I learned that a friend of mine, he actually committed suicide, and he lost his battle with depression while I was on this mission in Taranaki. And then it just kind of hit me like, okay, yeah, like you're going to do this, and you're going to do it for the cause of, male mental health. So this is me. I wanted to see what I was capable of. So I was like, okay, I'm going to walk till I can't walk anymore. And this is stupid, but anyway. So I walked 56 kilometers this day, starting at 6 in the morning, and I walked through the heat of the day. This is like the hottest part of the desert too. It was like 40 degrees Celsius. Anyway, so I ended up pretty much collapsing and made it to this hotel, and the hotel was this beautiful establishment that you pay by the hour. And I did not care. The next morning I was walking, and I was just like, I'm not hungry or thirsty. That's weird, because I should be. And then I was like, oh, I'm not hot. Mint. Oh, no, probably not mint. And then I just started swaying. I was about 9 k's into an 18-kilometer day that day, and then I just fell over. It was like on the ground when I passed out. Next thing I know, I'm getting dragged by this kind of short, roundish Argentinian, Chilean lady was just dragging me into a car. I was just like, I took this photo. It was like, for me, this is the worst moment of my life. Like I felt I'd let everyone down. I was a failure. I wasn't able to achieve the things that I told everyone I was going to do. And this is my broken moment. And for ages, I was like, this is failure. Like this is what this photo is, and I couldn't even look at it. And now though, like I look back and I'm like, okay, well, what is failure? To Mendoza, and I passed the cemetery. And this is the cemetery that people go to if they passed away in Aconcagua. And that day that I tried to summit, 2 people lost their lives. One of the Japanese team didn't make it back, and a German guy got down to Nido and then passed away. That if I hadn't have turned back, then there could have been another gravestone there, and then like, what's that really achieving? So I just bawled my eyes out, and I was on this bus, and these people looking at me like, "What? Whoa, this is an emotional bus ride." But for me, it was like Kilimanjaro, the second one. This is a happier story, so we can all smile for a little while. Here I am. I've learned my lesson. I moved to Perth to train for 3 months to climb it. Finally, in like 100-kilometer winds, made it to the summit of Kosciuszko in full like mountaineering kit. It's just like, it was not expected, but luckily I kind of planned and prepared for this to happen. Head up here, grab one of these. There's some rocks in here, and I'll explain what they are in a second. So grab a rock. Okay, so what these rocks represent is each rock represents a lap around the Panmure Basin that I've done from when I first met Brett to now. So he told me there'd be like 120 people here, so I made sure that in case there was more, I did like 160 laps. So 160 rocks. So that's 480 kilometers of running to get enough rocks for you guys, but I overachieved, obviously. Yeah. So Elbrus, this is in Russia. Zenon been to Russia. Any Russians here? And I got there, and I was met by this guy, and he's like, "No, what you do?" And I'm like, I'm trying to go to Russia, man. He's like, you can't, military closed, go. I'm like, oh man. You know, I'm like on this horse and I just start drifting this horse down this river and someone's going, well, you go this way. And I'm like, so I went back to Aconcagua for a second nudge and everything was going well, training well, everything was good. Got to summit camp, beautiful. See, the mountain's different now. It was hot and the weather was, I actually can't do this. And I sat down and started crying because I realised that I could have maybe got up, but there's no way I would have got down on my own. I was so down and dark and stuff and feeling, sorry for myself. The only thing I could do was go surfing. Luckily, nearby in Chile, there's this wave called Punta de Lobos, and it's just pumping, and I went and had like a day surfing. I was just bobbing up the back, up and down, not even catching the wave, going, you know what? Life's still pretty sweet, eh? So yeah, so just those messages again, the awesomeness of naivety. Put New Zealand on the back of the map. So you guys are all doing that at the moment. You're promoting New Zealand, and you're doing it in a way that's awesome, and it needs to be done. We have a fantastic country, so thank you, and keep promoting that. And take the path less travelled. Okay, don't take the easy way. It's not as fun. So yeah, and this is a quick thank you to all of these. These are my sponsors and the companies that have helped me along the way, and I wouldn't be here without all of these guys. So you can look at these sponsors while you text 2446 to see that. But thanks for having me.